In a separate attack in Nangarhar province, a blast took place during the funeral of a local commander. Authorities are yet to confirm the exact number of casualties from this second terror attack. Meanwhile, the Taliban has denied any involvement in these terror attacks. But we are getting more details of the Nangarhar terror attack as well. Dozens have been killed and wounded as the attacker detonated explosives in the middle of a funeral ceremony. We are being joined on the phone line by WION's Afghan correspondent Mustafa. Mustafa, over to you. First of all, tell us about the attack on the hospital, and do we have any confirmation on the number of people who may have been wounded in that attack?
Good afternoon, Shabbat. Yes, it's been over 4 hours since the attack started, and we are here just outside of the deceased hospital. The number of casualties was just confirmed a few minutes ago by the Health Ministry Deputy Minister, saying 8 people have been killed and 11 have been wounded so far. Among these are civilians, police, and other people as well, most of them who were patients at the hospital. The target, as you mentioned, was a guest house, but we have not yet received no confirmation on who lived in that guest house or whether or not it's a target of importance like before, as it was. But it seems that since the NATO has sent 2 units of Kabul crisis military here at the site of the attack, we are seeing convoys of foreigners, military troops present at the scene, which indicates that there were foreigners present at the guest house. The government is not telling us who is among the residents of the guest house, but people of the area say that the gates of the guest house was closed, and they have not seen anybody come in or go out of the guest house since the attack was launched. Taliban have said immediately after the attack started, almost 40 minutes after the first gunshots were fired and the first grenade exploded, they sent a WhatsApp message to reporters saying that they are not behind the attack in Kabul and that it should not be attributed to them. And just about the same with the incident that happened in Nangarhar province, the Taliban sent another message saying that they have nothing to do with that incident as well, and that they even said they condemn the attack, which was a funeral bombing. So we are waiting to see how this situation unfolds, and the several units of police and intelligence special operations forces are present at the scene, and we are waiting to see if the attack would end in the coming hours or sooner than that.
Mustafa, do we have any information as far as the Kabul attack is concerned? Have the gunmen been killed yet? Or nabbed by the forces?
Could you please say that again, Subit?
Yes, Mustafa, go ahead.
Yes, could you please repeat the question?
Do you have any confirmation about the attackers of the Kabul attack, Mustafa? Have they been nabbed by the security forces? We are playing out the visuals from outside that hospital, which was attacked by the gunmen. We know that the entire area has been cordoned off, and there was a firefight which was going on. Do we have any confirmation whether the gunmen have been nabbed yet?
The forces here, most of them are special operations forces, they say that it is still ongoing. We are not hearing gunshots since 9 minutes, and that is not always an indication to end of the attack. There might be insights, but the government forces are not telling us on grounds of security. So we are waiting to find out if they have been killed or not. At the same time, we were just told that 50 people have been rescued from inside the hospital, and that included children and women who were there in the maternity ward and were about to give birth to some babies, and there are even some newborn babies as well.
That is good news, Mustafa, that so many patients from the hospital have been safely evacuated. This hospital came under attack. Eyewitnesses have told agencies that the attackers were dressed in army fatigues as they opened fire. A quick word on that Nangarhar attack as well. We are getting reports that dozens of people may have died in that suicide blast, Mustafa.
But at first we heard that 10 people were killed, and then the second report came out saying 20 people were killed. So far, since everybody in Kabul, especially the media, are stuck here at the site of this attack, so it is going to take a bit of a time until we get final and stable figures of how many people have lost their lives in that incident. But as we know, funerals are always crowded in Afghanistan, and just a matter of an explosion inside a funeral of a well-known commander in that region means at least 10 or 20 casualties, or even more than that, because the explosions in such events happen in a way that the suicide bomber or the explosives are planted inside those who are doing the funeral prayer of the deceased.
Mustafa Kazemi, WION's Afghanistan correspondent, getting us all the details. 2 terror attacks have struck Afghanistan today.